Hi there, welcome to Sported. I'm Shane, and today I want to talk to you about the Carabao Cup results, third round. Then I wanted to discuss Liverpool's result. I was lucky enough to go to the game, and I saw some good, I saw some bad, and I saw some ugly. So I want to go cover that in a bit more depth. But first off, let's cover the results. So the results on Wednesday night. So yesterday it was Huddersfield 0, Manchester City 2, Newcastle 4, Bradford City 1, Tottenham Hotspur 3, Doncaster Rovers 0, Port Vale 0, Arsenal 2, Barnsley 0, Brighton 6. Ooh, a shoeing for Barnsley at home. Burnley 1, Cardiff City 2. Great result for them, Cardiff City. Fulham 1, Cambridge 0, Lincoln 1, Chelsea 2, unlucky Lincoln, Wigan 0, Wycombe Wanderers 2, good result, Wolves 0, Wolves 2, Everton 0, poor from Everton, could have done with a cup run, couldn't they? Wrexham 2, Reading 0, Wrexham's season going well, Liverpool 2, Southampton 1, we'll cover in a bit more detail in a moment. Swansea 3, Nottingham Forest 2. Great result for the Swans, knocking out the Premier League club. And your start not going too well, is it? Can't see it really. That just doesn't seem like the right fit for me. Might be wrong. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Grimsby Town 1. Brentford 1, Aston Villa 1. Brentford win 4-2 on pens. Villa's season going from bad to worse. And finally, Crystal Palace 1, Millwall 1 after 90 minutes, but Palace win 4-2 on pens. So I was lucky enough to go to the Liverpool game on Tuesday night, and they started well, good 45 minutes. Southampton came into it. Southampton played well. Will Steele, I know, not had the best start as manager, but they played good football. They really did, neat and tidy. They cut open Liverpool a few times. They've hit the bar. They missed a sitter with the header. I was impressed by Southampton. I thought they'd be a poor side coming down. Walker-Peters gone. Haven't really invested a lot of money. But Southampton, they gave Liverpool a good run for their money, especially in the second half. Liverpool started well. Isak could have scored after a couple of minutes. You can see the qualities there. Got his goal. Two or three players really stood out. 4 players. So, Chiesa. Every time I've seen him play, apart from Plymouth last season, he's been quality. He works his arse off. He's tenacious. He's quality with both feet. He's quick. He makes things happen. Lively. So I don't see why Slot's not playing him. Last season it was because he apparently wasn't fit enough. Although I did see him in a few games and he looked good and he was chasing and harrying and working his butt off and doing his thing then. But Tuesday night he got 2 assists. He set up Isak for the first. The goalie kicked it out to the left back. Chiesa intercepted it and then cut it back for Isak. Good first time finish. Didn't even look at the goal. Isak's quality. He's getting fitter, so that's great. But for Slot, now he's played Rio Ngamoa instead of Chiesa. And Chiesa wasn't in the Champions League squad, but now he might be added. I've read today might be added. And thank God, because this guy is quality. He got 2 assists. He was everywhere. He was head and shoulders above everybody else on the pitch. So I don't see why Slot doesn't play him. I really don't. Everyone else can see it. I've been reading all the comments in all Liverpool's posts on socials, and everybody raving about Chiesa. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. And we were all saying this last season. He needs minutes, otherwise he will go, and it will be criminal to let somebody of his quality leave when he is playing better than Rio Ngamoa, who played well, but he's a young guy. He needs, to get experience. He's just signed a professional contract today. And this is Thursday the 25th of September. Chiesa then went onto the left when Rio went off, and he's quality. You can see 2-footed, direct, quick. You can see a pass, makes things happen. The control for the second goal when Robertson played it over the defence. He broke the lines, one-touch control, squared it to Ekitike, who then rolled it into the net. Absolute quality. And now with Salah, I'm hoping now with Salah going to AFCON this season, that Chiesa will get time and those games on the right-hand side. But for me at the moment, he's playing better than Gakpo. And a lot of the fans agree. In the comment section, everyone's saying Chiesa instead of Gakpo has got to be on form at the moment. Ekitike's just ruined it himself by getting sent off. We'll talk about a bit more about that in a second. But for me, the starting lineup on form would be Chiesa, Ekitike, Salah. Now, Ekitike's just got sent off, and so it's going to be Isak, who's not up to speed fully yet, but the quality's there. He will, when he's fit, he will be the starting player. And Ekitike, would you think, probably go to the left instead of Gakpo, and then Chiesa, when Salah's not around, will play on the right. But Chiesa can play in all three positions, and he's strong in all three. Ekitike probably forgot that he was already booked, scored, and then rather than a simple tap in from 6 yards, rather than run over to Chiesa, who done all the hard work and unselfishly squared it, Ekitike ran off to the crowd, took the shirt off, giving it the Messi celebration, turning his shirt round, showing his name, got a second yellow, got sent off. And Slot's face was classic, absolutely livid. Frimpong ran up to him and said, "Bro, what are you doing? That's a yellow card. You're going to get sent off." And he got sent off. Absolute idiot. And what I don't like, and a lot of the pundits were saying, is it shows a bit of arrogance. He should have showed a bit of be humble, a bit of humility there, and go to Chiesa, who deserved all the praise. And it should have been all about him and not about Ekitike with this simple tap-in, running off like he's won the World Cup. I didn't get that. I don't like it. They need to nip that in the bud now. I heard he's been fined 2 weeks' wages. Slot would be right on that, and his face spoke 1,000 words. It was a face of thunder, and he deserved it. So they need to nip that in the bud. And Ekitike started really well, but I don't want him to start getting the hump because he's not. Hopefully he doesn't get the hump because he's not starting instead of Isak. And Isak will start. So he needs to get over that quickly, otherwise this isn't going to work. No matter how good Ekitike is, if he's starting to show a bit of arrogance and attitude and not like him playing second fiddle to Isak, and then having to play on the other wings, competition with Salah and Gakpo, Chiesa and Rio, we are stacked on the left, then I can see it being really difficult for Ekitike. So hopefully this is just, a one-off. Hopefully he just got overexcited and got, carried away with himself with emotions of scoring. He's scored now in 5 games. He's a brilliant start. But I don't want that to spill over into arrogance, which is I'm worried that I saw then. That wasn't just overindulgence and excitement. That was a bit of arrogance. So they need to stamp that out quickly. Otherwise that will show its ugly head again in the future. So Let's see. Hopefully the captain, Verge, gets hold of him, gives him a good slap. So does Slot. He gets fined. He gets 2 weeks fine, which I've heard he did today. And he learns from it and improves and stays humble. Stay humble. So let's see. But other than that, it was great. Yeah, it was a good game. I was really impressed with Endo. Endo is an absolute warrior, puts his head everywhere where the feet go, and he's not afraid of any challenges, and he's strong as an ox. I love Endo, and it's clear to see why he's a fan favourite. Everyone loves him. You need him in the squad. He never makes a fuss. He's never in trouble. There's no exuberance. He's just stick the mouth guard in, roll your sleeves up, and he gets stuck in, and he's simple, passes, breaks up the play and keeps the ball ticking. I love him. He's every squad needs an Endo. We've gone from Hendo to Endo, and he's great. So long may he continue to stay in the squad and get minutes as well. I also liked I thought Joe Gomez played really well, but now we need to keep him fit, and it's vital we keep him fit because Leoni, Giovanni Leoni, who looked great, he's only 18, 20-odd million pounds from Parma, reminded me a lot of Daniel Agger in size, in style of play, smooth on the ball, quick, big, stocky, strong. For an 18-year-old, he's a big lad. But I liked his composure on the ball, and he looked like he fit in the Liverpool team. It looked right. He didn't look phased. He was really composed, used the ball well. I think he only gave the ball away once. but unfortunately got a bad injury, and it's bad news for him. We were in the Anfield Road end and we saw him go down, and I actually saw him hit his head, and it looked like he got concussed, but actually it turns out that he's done his ACL, which pretty much means is most of the season, if not all of it, is over for him. So it's really sad because he looked the part and someone that would grow and get more confident, and someone that we need, because we've only got Joe Gomez now. We've only got Joe Gomez as alternate centre-backs to Konate and Van Dijk. So we're praying now that we can get through to January or the end of the season with no more injuries, because then it's looking more and more likely now with Leoni out for the season, 7-8 months. Hopefully he can come back before then, but they doubt they'd rush him anyway because it's a big injury. We'd probably go back in the market now for Gahey. So that's probably decided, 15, 20 million pounds, get it done. And then you bring in quality in again. But real sad news for him because he looked excellent live. I was really, really impressed. So he's got a big future at the club. Hopefully he makes a really speedy, full recovery. So he comes back the same player, or if not better than he was before. But yeah, impressed again. No real shocks in the cup though for the rest of it, apart from Forest going out. So most of the big guns through. Liverpool through to the next round. And Rio Ingamo has just signed his first new professional contract. So things are looking really good for Liverpool, apart from the injury to Leoni. So hopefully he'll get well and get match fit ready. 7-8 months is a long time, but hopefully he comes back stronger. So let's see. What do you think? What do you think on the results? How did your team do? And what do you think on Liverpool's result? Did you have a chance to watch Leoni, the highlights? Did you see Chiesa? The big thing for me is Chiesa. I really rate him, and if he doesn't get minutes this season, he's got to leave because he's too good not to be in the first team. He's just been added to the Champions League squad as a result, but too good to be messing around as a bit part player because he is quality and was the best player by head and shoulders best player the other night. Love football, man, but come on, Slot, give Chiesa a chance. Play that man, otherwise he'll be off. Yeah. That's all I've got to say. Anyway, hope you liked the video. More to come. Take care and speak soon.